Welcome back to my kitchen. Y'all, spring is here. It has arrived. Now, today is really not feeling like it, but it really is here. So I'm in the mood for pink lemonade pound cake. And then we're gonna do a lemonade glaze. And I want it kind of thick. Okay? So we're gonna start off by using my 3 cups of Swans down cake flour. Then I'm going to be using this small box of lemon jello pudding. It is a 3.4 ounce box of jello pudding. And then I will also use half teaspoon of baking powder. Okay? Now these 3 ingredients I sifted. And when I sifted those 3 ingredients, I just poured them in here once they were sifted, okay? All right. Now, let me mention this really quick because I've never mentioned it as it pertains to baking cakes, but I did mention it when I did my mom's homemade buttermilk biscuits. If you've not seen that video, check it out. It's right here, okay? Now, there's a difference. These are measuring cups for dry ingredients, okay? And like I said, I mentioned this in my buttermilk biscuit video, but I said let me mention this when I do my cakes. These are for dry ingredients. When you have measuring cups like this is for liquid, your wet ingredients. Now what I do is once I get it measured out, sift it, then I pour it in here, okay? So that's why my dry ingredients are in a liquid measuring cup, but I like the little spout that it has on the end. All right, so this is for liquid. This too is another example of a cup for measuring liquids. This was my mom's, you guys. So this is what I grew up with. I'm sure several of you probably have this same measuring cup because grandma, mama, auntie, somebody had it. This is also for liquid, okay? All right. I just wanted to mention that there's a measuring cup for dry ingredients and a measuring cup for liquids. All right. Okay. Now, I'm also going to use 3 sticks of unsalted butter, and they are room temperature. I have 5 large eggs here that I've already cracked. They too are room temperature. And then I have about half a cup of sour cream. Cup of sour cream, and it is not the light sour cream, it's the regular sour cream, okay? So about half a cup of sour cream. Then I have about 3/4 cups of milk. This is 2% milk. You can use whole milk. 2% milk is what we drink, so that's what I use. I don't buy anything special for my cake. So 3/4 cups of whole milk, 2% milk. It is also room temperature. Now, I'm also going to add some vanilla flavoring. I'm going to add probably about 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm going to add at least a teaspoon of my cream bouquet, my bakery in a bottle. And then I'm also going to add some lemon oil. Now, I'm probably going to do a couple of drops of my lemon oil. My lemon oil I do pick up at my cake supply place here locally. I pick this up locally. I get questions about the cream bouquet. I also pick this up locally, but some people have gotten it from Amazon. Some people have gotten it for cake supplies 4u.com, and that 4 is the number 4 4u.com. So those are just a couple of places where you can pick that up. Let's see, I'm also going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, but I'm going to add my salt at the very beginning when I add my butter and also my extracts, okay? Let's see, I think that is it. Oh no, and also to get my pink, I'm going to use, this is my red, super red gel color. I think I'm probably going to have to use anywhere between about 10 to 15 drops of this to give me that really pink look that I'm wanting. Okay. All right. So I think that's it. In the meantime, I have thoroughly washed my hands. Have you washed yours? Do you be in the kitchen without washing your hands? Being nasty. Don't be in the kitchen and not wash your hands. Don't be in the kitchen with nasty hands, because that's just nasty. Okay? All right. I don't care if y'all get tired of me saying that. I'm not going to stop, because it is nasty. Let's get this cake mixed up. I'm adding my 3 sticks of unsalted butter to my mixing bowl. And to that, I'm going to add my 4th teaspoon of salt. And you guys, I don't measure when I do my extracts too. I just pour. But I will give you measurements. Alright, so I'm adding my vanilla. I think I did say about 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm going to add my 2 dropperfuls of lemon oil. That was really about a dropper and a half. And then I'm going to add my cream bouquet. And you guys, I'm gonna taste my batter. You know, I don't mind tasting batter because I love cake batter. You guys love cake batter? But I'm going to taste my batter because I want to make sure that I do have that lemony taste, at least as profound as I would like it, okay? So, I'm going to start by mixing up this butter by itself with the extracts and the salt. It's going to take just a few seconds to kind of mix it up a little bit, get that butter mixed up. And then I'm going to slowly start adding my 3 cups of sugar. Y'all, I bet y'all say, Miss Donna, you done left out the sugar? I sure did. What the world? But you know what, it's amazing. You see stuff when you, once I start putting everything together. So my 3 cups of sugar is here. Okay, so, and then I'm going to slowly start adding my 3 cups of sugar, okay? You want to cream the butter and the sugar until it gets light and fluffy. Now, while you're doing this, you're going to have to scrape down your bowl a couple of times if you don't have a scraper that's, you know, made into your mixer. You're going to have to stop at least a couple of times to scrape down that butter and sugar, because you're going to notice it's going to start collecting on the sides of your bowl, all right? If it's on the side of your bowl, it's not getting creamed, okay? So you want it to be light and fluffy. You don't want to hear those sugar crystals mixing around in the bottom of your bowl. You cannot rush this process. I usually cream about 10 minutes. I do set me a timer to make sure that I'm thoroughly creaming it. And then I will notice that it's light and fluffy. And once we get to that point, I'm going to stop the mixer so you can see exactly what I mean when I say light and fluffy. Okay? You guys, this is light and fluffy. You see how that's lightened up and turned like a pale yellow color, or really pale looking? That's exactly what we want, okay? In the meantime, my oven just went off. It is preheated to 325 degrees, okay? So now we're going to start adding our eggs one at a time. And once I add an egg, I usually mix just a few seconds until that yolk disappears. Now sometimes when you try to add one, two gonna jump in, okay? It's okay. Just make sure you mix a few seconds longer because you've just added two eggs as opposed to one, all right? So don't panic, no worries. So once we add the eggs, then it's time to start adding our dry and wet ingredients. You want to start with your flour always, and you want to end with flour, okay? So we're going to alternate between the flour and the milk. Flour, sour cream. I started to put my sour cream inside my milk, but I won't worry about it. But we're going to alternate. Start with flour, and you'll see me mix that for just a few seconds, and then you're going to see me add some milk. And that'll kind of give you an idea of how long it takes me to alternate between my flour and my milk. I'm just not going to show you that, bore you with that whole back and forth process. But then you're going to see me end with the last little bit of flour. Now, somewhere during this process, I'm going to add my drops of food coloring to give me my pink, okay? And you'll see me when I'm adding that. All right? Okay. Now, let me say this before I turn the mixer back on. This is the process that does not take long. Once you start adding that flour and alternating with the milk, it doesn't take as long as it did to cream. You do not want to overmix. So make sure you pay attention to, you know, how long I wait between adding the flour and then adding some milk, okay? All right, because if you overmix, that can make your cake dense, gummy, make it fall. All right. Okay, I'm ready to get this cake in the oven, so let's get back to mixing. did end up, I tasted my batter and I wanted more lemony flavor. So I added at least 3 more dropperfuls of the lemon oil. So I added about 4 in all. And that's because, again, I wanted more of, I didn't want just a hint of lemon. I really wanted to be able to taste that lemon flavor. So use as much as you like, or as little as you like. And the same with the color. I forgot I was using the gel and definitely did not need 10 drops. I squeezed it about 4 or 5 times and that was enough. Okay, so as it pertains to your pink color, for your pink lemonade, use as much color as you like. If you wanted just a hint of pink, then use just a little bit. And if you want more, then use more. Y'all know what I say. It's whatever you like. And I don't know why I'm taking this off, because I've already thoroughly sprayed my cake pan with Baker's Joy. Okay? Alright, can you see that? Let me sit it up on here. Okay. Alright. Alright, I think we've got everything mixed up well. The oven is ready. Pour today. For those of you who like to see the batter pour, if I leave all that batter on that spoon, I'm gonna eat it. So I better get it off of there. At least as much as I can. That is such a pretty pink. Okay. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. We hit it under the bottom to release air bubbles. Okay. Now we're going in. I bake my cakes in the middle of my oven, so I adjust my rack to where it's in the middle of my oven. And I'm going to set my timer for 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to check it at about 1 hour and 10 though. And normally I'm able to smell it at that time as well, okay? The cake is still baking, but we're going to do this glaze real quick. And like I said, I want it kind of thick. So I'm going to take about, not quite 1 ounce of cream cheese. Kind of get it smushed up a little bit. Mashed up. And then I'm going to use some Country Time lemonade to give me my lemony flavor. But I want my icing pink, okay? So I'm going to take maybe a little less than a tablespoon of the Country Time lemonade. I put just a little bit of water to get that, excuse me, get that lemonade. It's just a little bit. Can you guys see that? Without me pouring it everywhere, okay? And I'll see if that's going to give me enough of my lemony flavor. And if not, I'll just add more. Oop, making a mess, making a mess. And that's about 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. Getting this mixed up. What you doing, Jackson? Start getting this mixed up. Add a little bit more water because it's too. I can't even stir it. You guys, I never do glaze using a mixer. I always do it by hand, okay? But it's just this easy. Let me see if that's giving me enough lemony flavor or if I need to add a little bit more. I think that's going to give me enough. I'm going to add too much. Okay? Yeah. Okay, and to that I want to add just a little bit of cream bouquet. In the world. Sounds like I'm getting a frog in my throat. Cream bouquet. Y'all can't be doing all that bumping. I've got that cake in the oven. And let's start with a drop or two. That was 2 drops of yellow to make that pretty bright. Oh, that's pretty. That's exactly what I want. All right, you guys. Well, just like that, glaze is done. Lemonade glaze. Look. That's pretty. Okay. So we'll continue to wait for the cake to come out. We have about 20 more minutes on the cake. Okay, we have baked an hour and 10 minutes. Ooh. Pick it up right so I won't burn myself, honey. So now you guys already know we're going to sit here and cool for at least 10 before we flip it. And I also wanted to add just a tad bit of milk to my glaze. It's a little thick, and I just want to thin it out a little bit with some milk. And I just wanted to show you guys that, okay? All right. So we're cooling. Then we're flipping. All right, we are flipping. We are flipping. Look at that. That's pretty, y'all. That pretty pink. We are flipping and continuing to cool. So I'm not in any hurry to glaze. We are glazing. Pink lemonade pound cake with a lemonade glaze, thick glaze might I add, with all of the extra glaze down in the hole.
Hey y'all! We did a hard day working. I'm coming to do a hard day work. Yeah.
What, tasting cake?
Yep, tasting. Oh, that's canary yellow. It's time.
It is time. It's canary. I wanted that bright yellow. Isn't that pretty?
I mean, that is yellow, big bird yellow.
That's
yeah.
yeller.
That is big bird yellow.
Oh, yeller. Come back, yeller.
God almighty. What kind is it?
Can you eat?
I know know that kind, but what's the name of the kind we eat?
I'm gonna let you tell me.
I can taste it.
Whatever. What you mean? Can you taste it? You always taste it.
It's pink. Well, that sure is Eastery looking.
Wait a minute. Let me get my thumbnail before I forget. Let me get. I was gonna grab my fork so I can get my part.
It's Eastery.
Oh no. That's the problem. That's the problem. What are you doing? Why are you all up in the camera like that?
I was looking at the people.
What's the matter? You was looking at them.
I was looking at them.
Y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all know he's special. I keep telling y'all. Wait a minute now to get your little head. Sir, he's not looking. He's so busy trying to get into that cake. What kind is it?
Please, don't take no.
I gotta get my part. This is all I eat of the cake, honey.
That is the biggest, most part of the cake. Thank you.
Okay, since you don't want to share, I'm
I
gonna
want
put
to
it
share
back.
it.
Lies.
Now that was totally uncalled for right there.
That's good. What's that here? Come over here, baby, so I can see you. Oh, that's good. Oh, hey.
That's real good.
Oh, that's pretty too, y'all. Look how pretty that is.
What am I tasting?
You don't know. Now when you need to be saying it, you're not saying it. What you always be trying to say. I be saying no, honey. What's the first thing you usually say, babe?
I taste lemon.
Okay.
No, I know I taste lemon.
Okay.
I would hope the big yellow icing will take you some lemon in it.
Not necessarily.
I taste lemon.
Okay. What's this?
Strawberry?
No.
I'm gonna say
What color is it?
strawberry.
I say, what color is it? How is it strawberry?
That's pink.
Thank you.
Pink lemonade?
Thank you.
That's what this is?
Yay! You get an A
Taste
plus.
it.
Ding 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 ding
It's
ding
good. It's
ding
great.
ding 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 ding. Let me make sure.
How you make a pink lemonade cake? Who makes a pink lemonade? It's good. Tastes like pink lemonade. Now I'm trying to.
You know, Dewey's makes a pink lemonade cake.
Do something like this.
That's good, y'all. Oh, that's good.
I'm letting it move around on my cup, on my palate.
Your palate.
Yeah, my palate.
Yeah, there you go. Let me put my glasses back on before he starts trying to pick at me.
I ain't gonna pick at you, babe.
Okay. Eating cake before them. That's a shame. And y'all,
I have to do this.
more banana pudding in the refrigerator. But he doing better. We're not talking about that though. Why you gotta tell the people our business? Don't you move.
Why you gotta tell people our business? But it's a small bowl.
I just wanted to see if it was still in there. His mama. Don't let those 3 words come out of your mouth anymore. I'm doing better.
I am doing better,
They don't want to hear it.
The people don't.
They don't want to hear it because I want to hear it.
You wait till I get a doctor's report.
Anywho.
That's gonna verify what I'm telling you.
Okay, well, you guys, that's good. That is good. And I forgot, I meant to mention, well, you probably have seen that by now. I sifted today, you know, a couple of videos ago. I didn't sift. I wanted to try something different, but yeah, I like to sift, so I sifted that. With the pudding,
you can tell the difference between the sift and the
with
non-sift.
the pudding and the baking powder in it. Don't y'all be talking about when did you add the pudding?
I'm gonna ask you. It does have that. It's like that
Why you
moist.
so loud?
No, I'm not loud. You listening loud. It ain't that I'm loud.
I'm right here, baby.
Turn your ears down.
Use your inside voice like they tell you at school. What is
Well,
it?
turn your ear down.
What is it, baby? What is it?
I'm saying, I'm finna say, no, for real. I can taste the pudding. That's what I mean. It's the
What
moisture.
you mean you can taste the
The
pudding?
moisture. How moist?
It's moist.
Yeah, it's moist. That's what I said. It's the moisture is more moist because you can tell it's like the world.
It's not as much pudding in that
right.
one as I did
It's-
the other one
right.
that you said was really,
I
really
know. That's what I'm
moist.
saying. Like the world most moist pound cake. But that's
The
good.
world's most
moist pound cake.
pound cake.
Yes, that's good though. That's real good. I'm gonna leave me some out.
No, you don't need it. We're gonna cut it up and take it. You're taking it all to work.
I don't like them anymore.
TOMORR.
I changed.
You don't have to like them to share. Okay, so we're sharing
Who
tomorrow.
shares with people they don't
So
like?
thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing and joining our YouTube family.
And if you hit the nosy, you can know what's going on here.
Nosy, once you hit that nosy, turn on that notification bell that shakes, and that's it.
Shake some. Shake some. Shake some. Shake, 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 shake some. Shake some. Shake, shake. Okay.
Sometimes I just can't out with you.
Man,
I be tired of you doing the most.
I'll be the tiredest. I'll be more tired than you will ever be tired. You don't be tired like my tired. My tired is tired.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. We already look forward to you joining us.
I'll protect you. Let me see how I will look if I wore your glasses right now. Would you protect me?
Again, next time. Bye.
What in the Jesus? I can't see nothing.
You gonna quit being
I can't see nothing.
This baby saved me a coins for some LASIK eye surgery since she wants to talk about me. Bye, y'all.